husband answers the door as he said that. Normally, it would be rude to come over without any prior notice. And yet, my husband let them in without any second thought. Well, it's a very beautiful and nice house, no matter how many times I come here. The view from his window is really great too. My parents-in-law were so excited, and my parents-in-law sat right on the sofa where my husband and I had just been sitting. Accept your tea staycation? I'm thirsty. Yes, get me something cold and some snacks as well. That's what my parents-in-law would order me to do. Why do I have to do that when it's my day off? It's Rachel, get what they want, please. Normally, my husband should try to be more supportive to me, but my husband makes me prepare as if it was a normal thing to do. I think that if that's the case, he should prepare them on his own, but complaining here will only make the situation worse. I offered my in-laws a drink and some tea and snacks, hoping that they would go home soon. They ate them as if it was normal and relaxed around. Then, in the evening, they still stayed and said they were hungry. So shall we get delivery? Saying that, my husband started to call and ask for a delivery of sushi. Then, Rachel, go buy some drinks. You're asking me to go now. I'll be here with my parents. Or are you gonna make me go? No, I'll go. I was angry that my husband would make decisions like that on his own. And I was also angry that my in-laws were sitting there without any care in the world in the first place. But I would hate it even more if my husband went shopping and left me alone with his parents. So I went to the supermarket to buy drinks. When I returned home, my husband and in-laws were sitting in the living room talking happily and harmoniously. It would be nice if they didn't come so often, but they come over several times a month. And for me, seeing that, it doesn't make me feel good at all. My husband goes out of his way to order the most expensive sushi, so we have to spend a lot of money. And they charge me for the delivery fee. Then get something cheaper. I can't do that. My mom and dad will be disappointed, and if I order something cheap, the people who come for delivery and the people who live here will think we're poor, won't they? Anyway, you have to be aware of your surroundings. What my husband is trying to say is that you have to make people think that you are rich if you live in a condo like this. So he's saying that asking for a cheap menu is no good because it lowers our reputation. I don't think anyone cares about that at all. My husband developed this kind of strange pride after living here at our condo. And my in-laws came to our house frequently after that, as if it was a normal thing to do. They used to come over only on weekends, but recently they have been coming over after work on weekdays. They came 2 or 3 times a week, so it was almost as if they were living at our place. Recently, they've been saying to my husband, if you gave us a duplicate key, we could just come in. But to that, my husband says, that's true, and I do my best to stop him from doing so. Recently, we got into an argument over this issue, and the mood with my husband has been a little sour. Why can't I just give them a duplicate key? They are my parents. Even if they were your parents, you wouldn't normally give them a duplicate key to a married couple's house, would you? Why not? It's inconvenient for my mom and dad, you know. So you're saying I can give my parents a duplicate key to this place? Well, see, you can't say anything now? That's what you're trying to do. If you're being logical, you'd see that it's not normal. Shut up. Don't lecture me. What do you mean pain in the butt? All I said was to give them a duplicate key because they said it was inconvenient for them, didn't I? Don't try to reason with me. What's with that tone? You're the one who's being harsh. I'm just trying to do my duty to my parents. Don't get in the way of that. But I didn't say anything wrong. In fact, I think it was my husband's fault for getting upset. But he still doesn't want to admit his fault, and even in such a situation like this, he invites my in-laws to our place. I don't want to have anything to do with my in-laws anymore, so when he brings them over on his own, I just go out. My husband has been nagging me about it too. Hey, it's rude to go out when my parents are here, isn't it? Why do I even have to be there? We're just lounging around, relaxing and talking. That's it. That's the main thing. They're here to visit us, so we're all just supposed to relax and talk. You're the one who's supposed to serve drinks and tea and snacks to mom and dad, right? Since they're here so often, there's no need for me to be there and serve them, right? They should prepare their own drinks and snacks. Who would think I am anyway? What do you think you're doing? Using me like a servant or something? Well, it's not like that. But you have to develop this strange pride. I guess I got it right on point, so he was slurring his words.
Well, since it'll be no weekend, I'm going on a trip with my mom and dad.
Oh, how nice. Let's go to a nice resort.
My in-laws and husband were talking about their trip. It was nice for me to have some time without them. Then my husband and parents-in-law went back to their house. I immediately called the movers. Then they packed up my husband's belongings and moved them. A few days later, my husband came home alone.
Wait, Retaliation. Are you still here? Cheers, users. Leave.
My husband looked disappointed when he saw me.
Oh, I'd be worse if I see your face now, since I just enjoyed so much on the trip.
Oh, well, can you sign the divorce papers for now?
Geek, what a hassle. Geek.
My husband filled out the divorce papers as he said that. Then he handed me the papers.
Hey, have you finished preparing to move out? This looks like there's still some of your stuff here.
Yeah, I've already sent all your stuff to your parents' house. There's nothing in your room at all.
Easter.
My husband was surprised to hear me say that.
What do you mean?
You really forgot, hun? You really forgot that this house is in my name, that I earn many times more than you. You must have lost track of what is the truth while lying to your parents.
Oh, just dumpsters.
I think my husband finally realized the situation he was in, and my husband didn't expect what was going to happen to him in the end.
Wait a minute, so me and my parents can't live in this condo?
Yes, exactly. This condo is mine, and besides, my parents are moving in today.
That's nerve, right?
While we were talking about that, my parents came over. Oh, they just came. My husband's face turned blue, and he froze when my parents came in. John, I heard from our daughter. It seems you treated our precious daughter very badly.
Oh no, it's screaming to Severy, radio. I'm me. Don't make excuses. When it's never so. Fresh I went to your face. I ship him fast. Heck out of daughter's house. Sure outrises.
My husband was so scared of my father, who was furious with him, that he left as if he was running away. I immediately filed for divorce papers and officially divorced my husband. My in-laws called me and yelled at me, but when I explained everything to them, they were absolutely mortified. Perhaps they had heard the truth from my husband as well. Oh no! I can't believe that John wasn't the one who bought the condo. Oh, but please. Rachel, we've already sold our house, so let us live in that condo. How can you be so arrogant? My parents have already moved in, so please give up. I said that and hung up the phone. My ex-in-laws then hurriedly looked for a room and managed to find a place to live, but they originally thought my husband was making enough money to buy the condo, and so they had bought various luxury brand bags, watches, and so on. Now they are being forced to live a very poor life because of those debts. On the other hand, I'm still working hard and getting good results and promotions. I'm really thankful that my mother does the housework, so I can focus on my work in return. I'm able to live happily with my family in a comfortable condo, while also saving money. I am determined to be even more successful in my work. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our channel. See you in our next video.